Hey guys, ZaiZoe here, and that is crazy. This is probably the only time we will ever see a Town Hall 7 Legends versus a Town Hall 7 Legends. How much of a horseshoe up your ass do you have? Oh my gosh, let's get into this video. And I'm going to teach you guys how to maintain as close to 5k with those low levels as possible. Whether it's Town Hall 11 down to the 7s right now, there is a technique. We'll get into it.
Hey guys, ZaiZoe here. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, get that bell ringing. And I can't believe this epic raid. I mean, it's probably the only time you will ever see a Town Hall 7 Legends versus a Town Hall 7 Legends. And I almost don't like showing this raid because it features a Savage 7 clan versus a Savage 7 clan, which one of them has to be a fake, and most definitely one is. One of them scams Supercell at level 12 with a name change and then tries to pretend like they are the real Savage 7 clan while simultaneously using the real Savage 7 clan's fame and notoriety to get their own members in the clan, which is really sad. And it's difficult because it makes me want to discuss it. And as a person who's a procrastinator, I think about things for so long that by the time I finally discuss them, they're usually no longer relevant or in the current news. So then I get accused of being the one that's trying to create drama. But I always remind people, I didn't attack anybody in YouTube, in forums, in Instagram, within the game. I didn't make up a bunch of lies, drama. I didn't blackmail anybody. I didn't scam people. I didn't make fake clans. I didn't create all of this. All I ever do is respond to it. But enough about that. Let's talk about how these low levels can maintain legends. And let's talk about this raid that is starting to go wrong for him. Now, this is a tough base. I don't want to point this out as he's some sort of bad player who can't attack. For Town Hall 7s, I've been attacking Town Hall 7s for 4 years. Well, since 2014. 5 years now because it's the summertime. I've been attacking Town Hall 7s for 5 years now. This is the only base that I've seen so many people struggle with. And the round bases always give you a little bit of trouble because round bases take your dragons around the base. You have to learn how to funnel your dragons in. And the only way to do that is to take out distractions that will pull your dragons away from where you want them to go. So with this base, it's pretty simple. I like to start all funnels off as a V. Get those distractions cut off from one side, get them cut off from the other, get all your dragons going, and then they'll all merge together and go right into the center where you want them. Keep them loons in close with them, get that rage going in there, and you should be able to take this base every time. But that's the trick with funneling. You have to take out the corner distractions. You have to basically picture it as a triangle to the target you want, and anything that's outside of that triangle is going to pull your dragons away as a distraction. And, I mean, that's great. That's great. Really. Legend Town Hall 7 versus Legend Town Hall 7, and he 1-stars the raid. Please, anybody out there, don't tell me it has anything to do with skill. It's 100% time, luck, and patience. Oh, and luck on top of luck. Which brings me into how can you maintain that Legends badge. And the simplest thing is just don't play. And by that I mean when you get to 5k, your attacks will be disabled. You have but no choice to either take a defense or enter into Legends. Now you won't take a defense right away. If you're on shield, it'll be when the shield time runs up, when everything's all done, then you take your defense. You just can't attack until after you've taken a defense and go back under 5k. So that is the strategy, right? Get up to 5k, take your defense, and just keep repeating it. Search for some whales, get yourself back over 5k, attacks will be disabled, take a defense. Search for some whales, that one was almost tricky to say, and just repeat. That's pretty much how you are going to have to maintain Legends. Heist was up there for a while using that, and I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty simple. It's not really any big secret. It's not really any big trick. However, the Town Hall 7 record, you know, I sometimes like to see more out of the world record holders. There's nothing worse than a world record holder that gets up to the world record, sets it, and then just drops completely. It's always bugged me a little bit because I've always wanted them to do better. Despite the fact that some people might think I don't like Synth, and Synth's a bit of a cocky, arrogant Frenchman. But hey, he got up to Legends first. I would have liked to have seen him set it higher. And because he didn't set it higher, his record is still at risk of being taken. There is a way that it's going to have to be done. It's going to risk a lot. It's going to cost a lot. You're going to be in pain when it's over. But if you take the world record, that should be all that matters. And you guys know me. I've always encouraged all Town Hall 7s to push. Not only have I encouraged them to push, I've told them any secrets I have. Any secrets, any tips, any advice I have on how to get them to the top Town Hall 7 position. That's something not everybody will do. Some people might not like you to get up to their cups. Whereas I always told people, if my record gets taken, it gets taken. That's what records are for. They're meant to be beaten. Not to say that I was the first man on the moon. I'd almost give Believe that credit because she was the first Town Hall 7 3200. But I was the first Town Hall 7 4K, which took an insane amount of time. And by the time I finished with my PB at 4480s, that had taken 17 straight months of work. Now, I had held the record multiple times and always encouraged you guys along the way to make attempts and how to do it. Now I'm going to tell you how the only way the Town Hall 7 record will be taken, which is the same method that I said. Get up to 5K, play the shield system, pay attention to cups, get yourself as close to 4999 as possible. Sit on a shield and find that beautiful, huge whale. The second you get that whale, you're going to be so close to the record. You're going to have to look at what time of day it is. Wait till closer to the end of the day. Times 8 raids by 3 minutes. And enter into the Legends League with that much time left in the day. You will not take 8 defense, and if you are quick enough, hopefully, you can get in your attacks before you take a single defense. Putting your cups just over enough to get the Town Hall 7 record, and probably indefinitely clinching it. However, there is the thing I always remind people. This game has nothing to do with skill, okay? You get yourself to 4999. Now all of a sudden you find, let's just say a Town Hall 8 Legends. Boom. You gained yourself, at the same cups as you, obviously he'd be doing the same system as you. He wouldn't be a lot higher in cups, so it's only going to be probably around, the 30 to 40 offer. Now, say you enter into Legends League and all of a sudden you find some other fools, a Town Hall 9 that did the same thing that's got a show base up. Or a Foolish 8 that did it. Or a Town Hall 10 show base. You don't know what that first base you're going to find is. That first base could give you so many more cups that you could easily sail past where the current Town Hall 7 record is. So if you just do it the other way and get in there with Legends League, you just squeak over, you beat it by a cup, be prepared because it's still at risk of being taken. Because you always got to factor in that some people have a horseshoe up their ass. And on a side note to my many fans and followers that have been out there over the years, and to the members in the clans that are always asking me to make more videos, I apologize for not making tons of videos. As I said, I'm a bit of a procrastinator. With my ADHD, I usually put things off to the next day, at which point I put them off to the next day, at which point it just seems so far past the day that I don't do them. But I thank you all for the support, and I wish I could make more videos. I'm just not quite as motivated as I used to be, and there are specific reasons why. Perhaps I'll get a few more videos out this week, maybe do some Town Hall 9 videos, and hopefully I can get some explanations out there to you guys as to why. But thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Click that subscribe button. I'm out of here. Peace and love.